I was going to use my new pot today and I realized they didn't put a bottom on it. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker, Bushcraft. Just kidding, this specific pot doesn't have a bottom on it. It actually is a hole right through it. And believe it or not, this is a pot. The chamber, okay, is like the outside. And then it's like a thin, I don't even know how to describe it, like a thin wall going all the way up. So if I put my fingers together and go like this, there's like space there. That's where the water lays. Now these kettles have been around for a very long time. I've seen them for years and years of being online and just looking at different stuff. But I never got one until recently. That's why you can tell it looks absolutely brand new. So we're gonna give this ghillie kettle a try today. You're gonna get to experience that with me. See how it works out. Now, here's what's cool about this. When I got this, the company said, are you gonna put it on YouTube? I said, yes. They said, well, how about we give one away to your subscribers? So if you stay till the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can win one of these. I'll pick one lucky person. You'll get this shipped right to your house from Ghillie Kettle. So we have the kettle itself. You can fill it with 1 to 4 liters because it does come from the UK. I'm not a metric guy. I couldn't even tell you what that is. So we're gonna get my water bottle, fill it up at the pond, pour it in here and see how that works. But so the kettle itself, this comes with a few things. Looks like this. I'll show you all these. So first, it does come along with a little pot, which I'm going to show you here in a second. But it also comes with this, which is your, I'm sure there's specific names to this. Again, this is all new to me, but I understand the concept. So this is like your fire pot, okay? That's where you're going to make your fire. And then your ghillie kettle sits over that. So you can fuel the bottom here with small sticks. You can drop small sticks in the top here and cook it that way. Now you do have a stand, so if you're in an area that you like don't want to have it on the ground, you can set it on this stand and there is a little bit of space underneath. Okay, so you got that option. If you take off your ghillie kettle, you do get this little grate that goes in like this to your fire pot. And then you can cook right on that if you want to, like a grill. You can use your pot, which comes with the old classic hiker thing to get your pot on and off. You can also use the lid as a fry type pan, so it grips along that. You could do that, or use this as a plate, or whatever you want to do, any combination. As far as packing it up, this fits inside here nicely. This fits inside your fire pot nicely. These, I believe, fit up in here. And you're good to go. It does come with a carry bag, so there you have it. The only thing that doesn't fit anywhere specific is this thing, which I don't need that because I'm in the woods. I have stones and stuff I can cook on, but we might use it today. So let's go fill this up with some water and actually see how it works. And then we're also going to talk about, if you don't have one of these, some tips to boiling water, just to make it more efficient and a little bit faster for you. Let's do it. All right, we're down at the pond. So you take off this, and this is your chamber inside here. If you're an old school Coalcracker fan, you'll get a kick, because remember these? That is an old school #1 product. This is the first one of the first products we had on our website. 40-ounce water bottles. We are getting water bottles back, by the way. Anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but we're getting nice ones. Okay, water bottle 40 ounce will give us a good idea how much water we can fit in this thing. So I'm gonna fill it up. Keep going. Huh. So 40 ounces is literally, look at that, right to the brim. So I'm gonna pour a little bit out. So I would say, I don't know, 32 ounces would probably be a safe bet that we're gonna be able to boil in here. So that's what we're gonna go with. This goes back on here, carry handle here, off we go. Just kidding about that, but I do have to make a fire in this fire pot now, so I'm gonna put it in the stand the way it should be and get the fire going. I am gonna cheat ever so slightly though. We already have a fire going here at camp, so I'm just gonna shovel some coals in here. One thing I can say, me personally, that drives me crazy with these little stick type stoves is just breaking the sticks up and like feed. I want to just throw piles like this on. That's what I want to do, but we can't. So we're gonna see how it works. Maybe it's gonna boil so fast that it's gonna be worth breaking the sticks. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can get away with this many sticks to boil the water. Put that on there. Start feeding some sticks in this beast. And go from the top and do the top thing. All right, I have no idea how much I'm supposed to fill this, so I am filling it. We're gonna get them flames coming out all over the place. It's burning now. With this hole, okay, you want it facing the wind. It's gonna draft better, it's gonna get more oxygen, it's gonna force them flames up. And on that note, let's talk about a campfire with your stainless steel water bottle for purification. So we all know that boiling is the best way to disinfect water in a survival type situation. Or if we're out camping, many of us use water sources that we just disinfect by boiling to have potable water. So carrying some type of metal container, of course, extremely important. Now, when utilizing the campfire, okay, there's just a few little tricks to make your water boil a little bit more efficient than anything else. One thing is figuring out what direction, okay, the wind is coming from. What I mean by that is if you just put your hands around the campfire, there's going to be an area at the campfire that you can get your hand really close to it, okay? And there's going to be an area, like I can't get my hand much closer to this. So this is the hot side of the fire, meaning the wind is generally coming this way, okay? So if I place my bottle on this side, there's an end of the bottle that's exposed to the cold air. If I place it this way, all right, the extreme heat, the heat is going to be hotter on this side. Yes, there's an end facing away from the fire, but it is hot all through this area compared to this side. So always finding that hot side of the fire is going to be most effective for boiling your water. It's going to boil faster and more efficiently. Now, another thing to take in consideration when boiling your water is to find a nice solid surface for your water to lay on when it is in the campfire, okay? Just sliding it in there and pushing around with the stick a little bit might leave it a little lopsided, ultimately falling over. Yes, very common sense, but a thing that I see happen over and over and over at classes, people don't have a secure water bottle that's nice and flat in a good place with their campfire. And then last but not least, if you get some ash or some embers into your water, it is not the end of the world. You can always strain that stuff out. It does not ruin your water. As long as your water gets to a boiling temperature, it went through pasteurization and is good to drink. Now, if you're very high elevations, different story, but generally at that point, you're not in a woodland type area, okay? You're up in the mountains, you're using gas and stuff like that, so we're not even gonna worry too much about it. All right, let's get back to the ghillie kettle. Enough with that thing, we have something high tech. And I'll tell you, there is bubbles on the inside, okay? And is it boiling now? No, there's bubbles on the inside of the kettle itself, which is a good sign. That means we're in the direction of it boiling. Now, you might be thinking, well, I could boil water over a campfire in less than 3 minutes. I've seen people do it, yes. But here's the thing. This is very controlled. It's very organized. We don't have mayhem happening. I think the only thing I would do better next time with this is that I would get better sticks. So I just grabbed what I normally throw on a campfire. But doing this now and assessing what's happening, okay, you got to make sure you get some better timber for inside there, a little bit drier so it doesn't have to dry out, but otherwise I think we're going good. It seems like it's burning okay. If we had a little bit more wind, it'd be even better. So let's keep it going and show you the boil. So now, I mean, it's going, it's whistling, it whistles. You got to be kidding me. It's gonna boil over, it's mayhem. Okay, so let's back the camera up here. All right, so literally just an adjustment on the fire on my end and that thing took off. So I'm gonna say that it is definitely a very viable camp tool if you need hot water, boiled water, quick and efficiently. This will get the job done without having to get a big campfire going, a little stick fire. And once you understand how to get that thing going with those sticks, you're gonna be good. So I'm happy with it now that I got it going. So, okay, so if you want one of these, you want to win one, that's how you're going to win it. Put into the comments down below, let's put Coalcracker rocks. Coalcracker rocks, and I will pick just somebody. I'll say, hey, you're the winner, and then we'll figure out how to DM each other, and I'll get one of these sent to you. All right, cool. So that's the Ghillie Kettle, brand new. You saw it here. It's not brand new. It's brand new to me, brand new to you on this channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and subscribe. Also, go check us out over at coalcrackerbushcraft.com. Remember, Coalcracker rocks. Stay in the woods.